Hello dear Cancer, welcome to Inbals Tarot. Today I would like to look with you what will come up in October. Always pay attention to the videos of your moon, Venus and ascendant signs, okay? Okay, let's see. Cancer, let's start with your intuitive message. Okay? It's an October reading, and what do I see in my mind's eye? Oktoberfest. Yeah, Oktoberfest. I see you there at Oktoberfest. In my mind's eye, you're there at Oktoberfest, and guess what you're doing? You're sitting there on a bench in your tent. You're sitting there on a bench. What are you doing? You're knitting. I see you knitting there. It's in my mind's eye. I'm just a naive girl, aren't I? I get images like that. But in reality, it can be quite dangerous. I have the impression, Cancer, that you've isolated yourself so much in the meantime that you're so... your own trains of thought, your own way of thinking. People... when we read in the newspaper about someone who has done something totally absurd, it's not because this person was in constant exchange with society and therefore has the same normality as we do, Isolation ensures that one's thought processes could take a wrong turn, and that can happen to everyone. But because of the fact that the social alignment doesn't happen, this slight agreement from the path can then go to an extreme. And then at some point you come out and say the world is flat. Because even at the first thought that wouldn't fit the norm, there's no one there to say, wait a minute, which way are your thoughts going? The earth is round, that's proven, that's scientifically proven. Stay with reality. You've got to be careful, Cancer. You're isolating yourself a little too much. And I'll just tell you this, I see you there at the Oktoberfest. I don't see you there somewhere in the woods or something. You're at the Oktoberfest. In October, it's going to be loud around you. In October, your environment, there's going to be friends, there's going to be acquaintances, there's going to be love interests crying out for you. Oktoberfest is loud, and it won't be difficult to open up then, Cancer. It's not hard for you to step out there. You're not physically isolated at all. You have friends, you have acquaintances, you have people you can connect with as soon as you want. Look at what you're doing. Whether you put your knitting aside and join in there with the Oktoberfest with normality, so to speak, or not. Or whether you say, I'll keep knitting my sweaters, my reality. Isolation, dear people, is very, very, very dangerous. Very dangerous for society. Society works because we have a common psychology, mass psychology. It works our social system, our banking system, economic system. It all works because we agree on certain issues. I find tarot interesting, you find tarot interesting, YouTube finds. You can upload that there, and that's why we're here now watching that. YouTube would not accept other content. Or if I were to create my own reality in my isolation and upload absurd things, YouTube would block me. Or if not, then maybe you would say, I don't watch that kind of stuff, it's blah blah. Five of Cups. Oh, Jesus, Cancer. Are we? Sad. The good thing about such cards is that it can only get better afterwards. There is only one Five of Cups in this deck. You seem to be sad about something that fell apart, about something that didn't work out. I wouldn't think too far with Five of Cups. It's not about illness or death here. I know there are people watching here who are dealing with a difficult death. I wish you my heartfelt condolences. Sorry, I wish you all the strength. My heartfelt condolences, but it's not about that. That's something else that's represented differently in tarot. Five of Cups is about the fact that something has been overturned, but it can be restored. Unless you are familiar with reincarnations and can recommunicate with souls that go to the other side, this is not an issue for you. And I'm going to assume that the collective isn't more likely to look into this in such depth. Five of Cups here, it's about something. Sorry to say it like this, you're sad here, I have to say it. It's something more superficial like illness, death. It's not the aunt who has cancer now. I wish her all the strength and get well, but it's not about that. Five of Cups. There is some friendship, some love affair. Some were rejected at work by someone you actually like to become friends with. Thought we'd be great work buddies with that one, but no. You might not have been invited to happy hour. Something like that happened here. That's why you're sad. That's why you're disappointed. Two cups are here behind you. You are here in the middle of Oktoberfest right now. New friendships, new loves, new colleagueships. Yes, all these things are actually right in front of you. But no, you're mourning what's broken. Okay. Give me a second, Cancer. Okay. You know what's going on with some of you? These overturned cups and these two cups that are new possibilities here are concerning one single love interest for some. That's the one former best friend that you could have the best friendship with again. That's the rejection from happy hour that you can now actually attend next week. This, your love interest, where something broke, with whom you can actually have the great love with Two of Cups, absolutely. And I'm just going to be big-headed now. I don't like that word so much, but that's possible. I just want to show you how big the possibility is here. The reason, here it comes. That's why I left that tone out before. The reason you continue to be stuck here with what went wrong is because you've already put a lot of feelings, a lot of thoughts, a lot of energy into grief here. Many people sometimes don't let go of the grief, the sorrow, because they've put so much into it and now it's valuable. Or how am I supposed to just forget my heartbreak here now when I've shed so many tears? Did I shed those tears for nothing? For what have I shed these tears? How should I hear this or this person left me? Here left me out of it back then. How am I supposed to just let it go now when I've been here for months worrying about where I made a mistake, how it went wrong, how it got to this point, and so on and so forth? That's kind of why you don't want to let go here, Cancer. Now, I've gone because this is a pattern that I see again and again everywhere, also in the workplace. There's junk in your hand, but you've invested in it, and that's why you don't want to let it go. Do good and throw it into the sea, they say. Yes, do bad and throw it into the sea, I say. Simple, isn't it? Throw it away. Throw it away. Good, then you've been crying for months today. Eight of Pentacles here and the Moon card here. This is the Cancer card. We have here with Eight of Pentacles, have here just this knitting that you are in right now. You're fully focused here. City out. I have the impression Cancer, Here I have the Moon card. I have the impression that by now, after all these thought processes that you have in relation to a certain person, you have a completely wrong picture of this person. There is the one image that you got of this person back then through the interaction. And now your thought processes have evolved to such an extent that your head is now completely somewhere else and you have a completely different view of this person, and this person now appears completely different than he actually is. Yay, did you build your own illusion here? I'm looking now. I'm looking now. Strength card here. Emperor here. Page of Pentacles here. There are people who comment, yeah, I can't believe this. I'll eat a broom if this happens and such. People, I eat a broom when someone says I eat a broom, finally eats a broom soon as it occurs. Because I have that very often. Yes, news where it says I didn't think it could occur, but in fact it did. The last Taurus reading just happened to me. I don't lay for me, I lay for you, it happens. Dear people, I have not been doing this for 3 years for nothing. Cancer, this person is preparing their next step in your direction here. Page of Pentacles wants a new beginning with you here. Yes, look at this look here in your direction. Do you see the Empress here? That's the Empress that's pictured on the strength card. This person is saying that you are giving him is a man here in most cases, a lot of strength. This person sees you as very strong, very brave. Give me strength. You see how dangerous isolation is. You're in a whole different mode here. I mean, we're talking about a matter of the heart here, a friendship. There are things that end up in the newspaper. Landed in a place where you no longer see your counterpart for what they AEW, and you are no longer as your counterpart sees you. Cancer, I have the Emperor lying here. This person is absolutely reasonable. I don't see here with the ruler someone you couldn't rely on or anything like that. This is the Emperor. This person wants to open a new chapter with you here. Page of Pentacles wants to create an opportunity here between the two of you to talk to each other again here. You see also here, the two figures do not talk with each other in order to establish here again an exchange between you two. As I said, I saw you at the Oktoberfest. It's loud. It's going to come loud. It's going to come with loud kerfuffle, and then you can't miss it at all. It's up to you whether you continue with the knitting here or not. I'm going to look here with these cards, Cancer. What exactly is going to happen here? What the whole thing is going to come down to here. These cards here, I'm going to ask what you're hiding from your counterpart, what the counterpart is hiding from you. And for those who have no contact here, I will ask these time cards here when the next contact will happen here. You can find the link to the sequel below in the info box and in the top comment. If you like my style, I'll be happy to have you click subscribe. See you on the other side. And to everyone else, I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye bye.